Another method that I recommend you to do, and which is very easy as well, is to use a paper cup, and we have it available for you. So with the paper cup, you can see this is about 3 ounce, and it doesn't have any hole. It's very important that you have to get holes underneath this. So what you could do, you can use something with like a sharp object and punch the hole. Okay, for example, do like this. Keep punching the hole. Then you do it. I will say I do like 5 holes or 6 holes. Okay. To be sure that you get all the holes here. So after you get your cup ready, you should make a label. For example, you label this is your control, what number, and you can also again write down your name. Okay, what's your name, and then also talk about the plant that you're going to use. Since I'm going to use radish, I'm going to write down my radish and control number 1, and today is 14. Okay. Right. You can write all around the cup. Doesn't have to be only one side. And of course, never forget to write down your section. Okay, biology 303. I'm sorry, or the 300. Section 1. Alright. Okay. So that's why we got the white color, so you can write down all the information that you need in that. So after you get your cup ready, you have the label for the control. You also have the label for the treatment. The next step is to prepare the seed starting soil. The seed starting soil that you see in this beaker, it has the white structure that you see is the like a perlite, and it's a natural product. Also has a lot of peat moss that will absorb water very well. At this step it's really dry. Okay. So what you would do, you find a container like plastic tub, and then pour water into it. Like when it's dry, you can see the color is like light color. But you pour the water in here, and then mix. Mix. You can use your hand. There's nothing wrong with that. You mix it well. Okay. Pour lots of water. Doing a little bit at a time, and then you sure that you get all of that wet. So by the end, when you know that it's ready, when you squeeze it, and squeeze it, and you don't see any water drip, but it is moist. So compare the color, of the one that is dry and the one that is wet. You see, it's a lot darker, right? After that, look at your the cup that you already prepared. The one that, check one more time that it has holes. So you can fill up the cup, okay, up until close to the very top, and leave about 1/4 inch, okay, on the towards closer to the top. And then never forget to use your finger and tap, okay. Make it kind of tight in here. Okay. Right. So you get one ready. Let's try to do another one. And if you use like a plastic tub or tray, all the dirt will stay in the tub or tray, much easier to clean. Okay. So here it's ready. I'm going to take a short break to clean my hand and then come back. So now my hand's clean and ready to do my experiment. So you do the same thing, but because the cup is quite small, and you will keep it a little bit longer than using the petri dish. So instead of putting a whole lot of seeds in here, I would do max of 3. So I put 1 seed in here, 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Alright, I've got 3 seeds in here. Okay, take a look. So I've got those 3 seeds. And I do another one. one. If the seeds is big, basically if you do like beans or even use corn, I might do only one seed. Alright, I got 3 seeds. So after I get this ready, I'm not done yet. You will put the cover, okay, cover your seeds here. So you can see, where you place the seed and keep it at the same level, okay? So you put more, of the seed starting mix that we prepared earlier, okay? Press it a little bit. You don't do it too deep because the seed, is so small. It doesn't have much of the food or energy inside. You don't want to, make the seed take a long time to germinate. So after you get, all the seeds inside, put all the dirt and mix it like this. Get the water, okay, just the water, and generously spray, because your seed starting mix is already moist, so you don't, need to do a whole lot, okay, and that's it. Okay, one here, and one here. So this is the, so that's it, we finished with the setup. So after 3 days, you can see that the radish seed start to germinate. It start to show the cotyledons and the part of the stem, okay? And this, it depends on what you want to measure, but this is only after 3 days. This is, the day that we start, and 3 days later. If you have like a plastic container, like tray or even foam plate, anything that can collect water, please use that. You will put that little pepper cups, in here, and then let the seed starting mix, absorb the water from the bottom, so you have the least damage, to the top, to your plant. So only 3 days, you can see that the plants start to germinate and in a good shape and healthy.